Did you know that there are nearly 8 billion people in the world? 8 billion. 8 billion people all born in different places at different times, with different values, different lived experiences, and different ways of doing things. And yet somehow it feels like there's this weird pressure for us all to be a certain way. Like there's this invisible rule book that tells us how we're all meant to look and act, and if we follow those rules, that it makes us normal. But who wrote these rules? And if so many of us don't fit in, why are they considered normal? Am I speaking into a void, or does someone have some answers?
No, you're not speaking into a void, Gian, and I actually think Taylor and I might have some answers.
Yeah, we've been thinking about this normal thing for a while now, and I think I've come up with the perfect scientific explanation.
A kid's toy.
Okay, hear me out. Here's what represents normal, let's say at school. And at this school, there might be things that fit the norm, like having English as your first language, being really confident, or having parents at home to help you with your homework.
Right, so these are the rules about what's normal that Gian was speaking about?
Exactly. So let's say you're a circle at this school. You might find it pretty easy to fit in. But let's just say you're a star at this circle school. You do things a little different. These rules and expectations might not suit you, and you might have a hard time fitting in.
Actually, when I was in school, there were times I felt like I didn't fit in because my parents didn't let me go to as many parties and sleepovers as my friends. Sometimes I felt like I got judged for it, which made me a little bit embarrassed. But the weirdest thing was, I complained about this to my cousins who went to another school, and they said over there, no one went to sleepovers, and that was normal.
Well, that's just the thing. These rules depend on who's around. And that's why we say normal, because there isn't actually one way that we're all meant to be. But we can feel pressure to change who we are because fitting in can make us feel secure and give us social power. And we totally get it. It's such a natural human instinct, this desire to be accepted.
Yeah, so how do people get these feelings of comfort and security while also staying true to who they are?
That is such an important question. So going back to this guy, the circles actually have a lot of power to change things because being a circle might mean you don't feel as worried that you're going to get judged or criticized by the people around you. And we've probably all felt like a circle at some point, and I think we've definitely all felt like a star before too.
And the thing is, whether you are a circle or a star or a square or a dodecahedron, at the end of the day, our personalities, stories, and traits can be celebrated, not something to be put down. So here are some things that you can do to lift up the stars in your life.
Hot tip number 1, give space for people to show their strengths. English might not be someone's first language, but that means they know a whole other language, which is way more than I can say for myself. This might mean praising people when we notice their abilities or encouraging our friends to take opportunities that build pride around the things that make them stand out.
Yeah, and if you notice that opportunities go to the same people from the same circles, pointing this out is actually a great way to start spreading those around. Passing the mic to hear a range of views is a great way to start building healthier norms at school.
Hot tip number 2, our differences aren't always visible. When we look at someone, we might not automatically know what their family background is, their faith, how they think and learn, their gender, their sexuality, and in many cases, a disability they might have.
Hot tip number 3, look out for each other. One thing that we can all do is just be there for each other. If we allow people to be nasty to those who don't fit into a narrow definition of normal, we just make it harder on everyone. So if you notice your friends picking on someone for being different, you actually have the perfect opportunity to stand up and name it as it is. Not okay. Speaking up is a powerful way to show solidarity to those who are different to you.
Yeah, deep down, I think we all know that we're not meant to target someone for their differences. I mean, who wants to be a part of a world where we have to change to be something we're not? Wow, I totally underestimated the power of this toy. But looking at it now with all of its cutouts and its rules, I think we know what to do with it.